why a seaplane and why in India? What were the technical things that you're planning to work with in Indian market?
Well, that's a very interesting questions, and I could talk for the whole day, I think. But let's say it like this: why a seaplane? Well, the market for ordinary aircraft is very hard. There are many good operators already, many good manufacturers. So tapping into a market where there is already good competition, hard competition, is hard. The seaplane market had its heydays 50, 60 years ago, even more. And then there was a stop in the production. Yeah. So what you see today is that you see fleets of seaplanes all over the world, but they are not new. And like Niranjan said in this press conference also, these are from the beginning no seaplanes. They are land planes converted into a seaplane. So this is one of the issues. Another one, if I go to that question regarding India, I would say that I had a background in the Maldives. I did a lot of business there for 10 years. I had dive schools and so on. This is 30 years ago. But I saw how the market evolved there from actually nothing into the biggest seaplane operator in the world. And they are really taking off. They are talking now about needing so many seaplanes because of the tourism in the Maldives. Yeah. I had as I was in the Maldives for so many years, I used to live also in India at that time. I also lived in Sri Lanka. So I came to know I would say, you're very talented people here. Even in Sweden, you know, many companies in Sweden are located here in India. Yeah? Even I know today that Saab is even located here, the Saab Aerospace. So what happened here is that by the years, we were in Ukraine talking with the engineers there, but it is very hard to work with them, also with issues politically with the United States, for example. The engines of this aircraft comes from Canada, so they have issues in us working with Ukraine, for example. The relationship with, for example, United States and India is very, very good. So all these things adding on top of each other makes the decision quite easy, I would say, that we would do all the work here as much as we can. We have to do some of the certification cost things in Sweden, but our goal is not only to do the design process here, also to set up a factory of manufacturing these seaplanes for the whole world. Yeah.
So what's the timeline you're looking at?
What we do now is that we have a timeline that we would like to start produce around 3 years from now. That we would say is a feasible target. But then we have to stick to a very, very, I would say, unconventional design. If we start to do things, you know, on these issues and design issues, then we are shooting ourselves on the foot. You know, we're never gonna reach these targets that we have set. So we have a tough time frame, but that's it's realistic. It could work. It can work.
Thank you very much.